Testing. D1 Huskies home hockey at last. It's Friday night hockey, and it's your NIU Huskies back in action after their long road trip, hosting the mighty Fighting Illini. Pleased to have you with us. I'm James Goronsky, and we welcome you inside Canlan Sports Ice Arena, Dundee. And it's a good one on hand. It's a MD1 MCH matchup between your Huskies, who come in at 7th place in the division at 6-9-1, and the Illinois Fighting Illini coming in at 4th, just a few spots above, at 9-7-2. Should make up for a great matchup, folks. In a mid-November matchup where the weather in northern Illinois starts to swirl and maybe even hints of snow come through. Teams getting ready to take the ice. Warm-ups completed. Fresh sheet of ice awaits. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. In net for NIU, it's Matt Juergens coming in, 13 games played. He's been their go-to guy, 4 wins, 4 losses with a .903 save percentage. On the other side, it's Nolan Woodring for the Fighting Illini. 17 games played. He's their go-to guy, 7 wins with a .902 save percentage. The starting lines for both NIU and Illinois. Keaton Peters is the left defenseman for NIU, and the right defenseman beside him, Danny Lund. Left wing, Rodon Evans. Lucas Sturm at center, and Ryan Morgan at right winger for Northern Illinois. And the Fighting Illini, Thatcher Beauchamp at left defense, Luke Alpe, right defense, Roman Cheyenne at left wing, David Ross and David Ettingen, center and right wing. As the nets get set up here in Canlan Sports Ice Arena, we'll step away for just a moment and return when both teams take the ice on Huskies Nation. Welcome back inside Cantlin Sports Ice Arena. James Goronsky with you here. Pleased to have you with us on this presentation of Huskies hockey on Huskies Nation YouTube. For more on our starting lineups, we'll send it down to our PA announcer, followed by our nation's national anthem. Terrific presentation of the national anthem. Both teams out on the ice, ready to start this one. Crowd ramping and rocking, and here we go. Opening face-off taken by the Huskies. Peters rings it around. Out on the other side, trying to cut it off is Rodon Evans. That's sent back the other way. And up the ice by Ettingen, and chased after now. Good defensive play by Danny Lund. But retrieval of the puck there is Ross. Just outside the zone, can be gloved by Alpe. Sent in the direction of Juergens. Plays it off his stick to Lunn. And now a turnover in front and a good defensive recovery by Lunn on Ross. Now back and shooting in the direction of Woodring into the glove and out of the glove. There was Sturm, and now Ross will look over his options as both teams change. This one's in at setter. David Ettingen has iced it. And here's another face-off. Shirky wins it, sent out, another icing by the Fighting Illini. Face-off tie-up, Matt Martin, and pinching in there is David Ettingen to break it up, and now he finds his man cross on the side of the ice. It's Mitchell moving in, and he was brought down as the shot went wide from Castaneda. Picked up in behind again, Matt Vive. Could not get past Van Voorhis. He steals the puck away. Going on a bank off to Castaneda. Working up, shooting, blocker to side easily to the corner by Woodring. Varallo trying to start a breakup. And he finds Cam Pathana, who's upended by Matt Vive. This one soars into the direction of Keaton Peters. Huskies looking to start that breakout, and they just barely get out of the zone for Varallo, who's trying to work his way around Joy. Cannot. Taken the other way at center by Verassi. Him and Matt Martin battle back and forth, and the puck winds up on the stick of Varallo, who drops it to Robbie Zimmerman. Zimmerman crosses and shoots one, save rebound in front, and Varallo was there, but it's poked away. Long pass ahead for Verasso, was in his skates. He'll go off to the bench. It's Danny Lunn lofting it to center. Bounce was a bouncer. McLaughlin comes in, and now Zimmerman forces it the other way into the zone. Short side shot goes through the crease. Picked up McLaughlin again. 1-on-3. Tries a shot. It's blocked to the corner by Lunn. Keaton Peters. Pinned up against the boards, McCarthy. It worked out to the line. The pass there was picked off. Good play by Shirky. It's worked up now by Zimmerman. Finds Walker Smith, the leading goal scorer with 25 points. 10 of those are goals. Now here's a shot on the other end, and Juergens will glove that one. Bailey McCarthy, the one who took that shot, looking for his first point of the season, first goal and assist. He'll head off to the bench. And the next unit will come on for the Fighting Illini. Yandeli tied up on the faceoff. It's eventually won back. Here's a long shot, goes wide of the net. Alpe at center. Walker Smith pokes it through. Zimmerman's got a lane. Zimmerman walking in short, looking for the deflection from Smith, and it goes wide. Now for a battle with Walker Smith. Around in the corner. Puck takes a hop off the stanchion, off Shirky, and now finally taken the other way by Yandeli and dumped into the zone. Juergens will play it on his backhand, and it's a give up. Matthew McDonald tried to go around to his partner. It's picked off by Shirky. I beg your pardon, Castaneda, and sent down the ice for an icing. David Ross and Jeff Shirky on to take this draw. Ross has been a very effective player for them as this one has worked to the sidewall. trying to poke it through is Ross, and it's worked down in the direction of Ettingen. Comes together with Castaneda, and it's poked loose. Cheyenne at the corner, a little backhander feed there, up high, looking for Joy. Instead, it's forced down lower by Shirky, and now can be taken by Castaneda. Trying to thread the needle to Morgan, goes off his skate, and out of the sidewall at center. Trying to pinch in is Sturm. That clearing attempt went off his skates. Joy and the Fighting Illini trying to work back. And the captain, Evans, works the Fighting Illini deeper as this is Ettingen walking outside of his own zone, finds his man there, Cheyenne, shooting one wide of Juergens. Out to the boards again, and this puck pinballs over to Sean Morgan, moving in. Morgan on his backhand, tried to pull it to the forehand, and it's a good stick break up there by Thatcher Beauchamp. Now in behind, wraparound attempt, and that one from Evans. Never made it. It was cut off. And now Cheyenne will dump it in and get a line change. Morgan trying to locate his man in between two defenders, Evans. He chases after it, going in together with Beauchamp. And this one's flipped and caught out of the air. 6-6. And Noah Nordwing will force the face-off. About 5 minutes gone by in a scoreless period one here in Dundee. Out to take the face-off, Matt Martin for your NIU Huskies. Alexander Matviv trying to beat him. He cannot. It's a win back to Peters. And a shot there was blocked in front. Pathana to the loose puck, and that one's blocked as well. 2 blocks there. Good ones from Alpi. Alpi has been their shot-blocking defenseman. They're very stout defensive defenseman. As this one's worked up against the boards from Pathana. Peters trying the outlet pass to Rodon Evans. Is picked off by Beauchamp. Trying to get some offensive strategy going as Peters works it out from his own goal line. This one works its way out to center as Varallo. Trying to beat the defender to it. Cannot, and now it's worked to Lund. Trying to elude Andrews. Peters, and it's tipped out by Lund to center. Varallo, backhand little feed, looking for Matt Martin, was just out of his reach. Lesky, and it's now a Fighting Illini breakout opportunity here. As on his backhand, Yandeli finds Mraz. Mraz with the drop pass to Andrews, but and off Van Voorhis sticking into Juergens' glove for a stoppage of play. A face-off win for the Illini. Andrews works it to the corner, and he'll just chase after it himself, trying to work around Shirky. Van Voorhis comes in there to help. And now they got the possession of the puck, the Huskies do. It's Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to loft it off of Walker Smith's skate. Worked back into the defensive zone of the Huskies. Mraz trying to locate the puck in his skates. Instead, it's swirled and sent the other way to Zimmerman, who's bashed up against the boards there. Big hit there. It's taken the other way. Andrews, and a step offside was McLaughlin, so this will come just outside the line. Huskies control off the Shirky face-off win. Scavone, it's pinballs in the air. Walker Smith, and tumbling down to the ice there is Yandeli. Yandeli will send it around the other way, but Zimmerman's the only one there. Trying to locate Smith at center. It's cut off. Zimmerman cannot get it out of the zone. McDonald keeps it in. Offensive attack is Scavone for the Fighting Illini. Pins up Peters against the boards, and this puck squirts loose. But it finds the stick of Walker Smith, NIU's leading goal scorer, and this play will be offside if Zimmerman touches it, and he'll decide to do that. So this one will come just outside the zone. A little over 7 minutes played here in the first period. Face-off back in the own Huskies defensive zone. David Ross back out there. Shirky will be ejected from the face-off dot. Evans will come in for him to take it. And it's taken by the NIU Huskies as Lunn. Bank it off the boards to Sturm. Lost the puck behind him. Got it back. Evans trying to start an outlet. The puck pinballs at center. This puck can be taken by Nathan Dash. Ettingen and Peters will retrieve the puck in his own zone as the Huskies look for something to start a breakout. Everything's pretty much covered. Off the stick of Morgan, and now Peters. Batted out of the air, and Ettingen will work him right back in to tire this Huskies defense. Lunn once again out. Now it's Rodon Evans. Slap her into the zone, and that one off of Beauchamp's shin pad. Little bit of a stutter step after that one. Taking the other way, Ettingen feeds Ross. And now he goes back to Ettingen. Tried to complete the tic-tac-toe play there to Cheyenne. It works in the corner. That pass missed. Castaneda. Cheyenne gets it back. Finding Ross. Ross in a tight window. Comes up with the puck. Finds Cheyenne. Cheyenne at the red circle. Going down to Ettingen again. Ross will come in there to retrieve the pass, trying to work it to the front of the net. Huskies doing a good job defensively of preventing that. Here's a shot, and that one goes wide off of Juergen's helmet, potentially from Cheyenne. Now it's in the corner, 2-on-2 as they battle for it. Ross pinching in there. Takes it from Castaneda for a moment, and then Castaneda gets it back. Now Ross again. Finds Cheyenne, kick to the stick, and that one's blocked up by Van Voorhis into the netting. Matt Vive with the faceoff win. Immediately a shot save. Rebound, Juergens. There's a scramble in front of the net, and he's got it. Somehow in that massive crowd of humanity, Juergens was able to locate it. And NIU dodges a bullet. They'll retry the faceoff to the right of Juergens. This time it's won by the Huskies in behind the own cage. Pathana lost it for a moment. Now going back and forth. Varallo, pass. This one dumped in and sent around. Varallo on the other side, trying to pinch it towards the front of the net. Fighting Illini defense, very stout, getting it out of there quickly. Coming the other way is Mitchell. One-on-one, and a shot goes wide of the net. Rebound, Lesky, and that one's blocked to the corner by Wallachs, who's seeing some action here tonight. Pathana. And now Varallo, and the pass was a little too hot for him to handle. Chasing after it is Lesky. Lesky finding his man. Mitchell over the blue line. Drops. Here's a shot, and that one partially blocked there. In front, it pinballs back to the crease, and Zimmerman able to keep it out of harm's way. Peters up the left ice. Zimmerman will ring it around. Woodring will come out of his net to play it. Zimmerman's there to pick off the pass, but then it becomes a battle that ensues in the corner. The Fighting Illini win that battle, and the clearing attempt failed. Peters shooting for a redirect out of the reach of Smith and wide. And now this one's sent down, and chasing after it is Andrews, but he will not beat the race for icing. Andrews ejected for a moment, but then he's sent back to the face-off dot to challenge Shirky, and Shirky won it. To the corner it goes. And picked up by Andrews on a board battle win. Hassled by Zimmerman, trying to force a turnover. Did for a moment. Regaining possession of the Fighting Illini and working it. McLaughlin will loft it into the vicinity of Juergens, and he'll cover it up with 9:09 remaining in the opening frame. Still no score on Huskies Nation YouTube. And a face-off win by Yondeli. The shot wide there from McDonald. All the way out of the zone. Maybe not crossing the line. Picking up it is Yondeli. And McDonald pinches in. Van Voris goes off the glass, but it winds up on the stick there. Scavone. Scavone ringing around. McDonald there. Run into by Castaneda. His Z partner Van Voris goes off the glass, but it's kept in. Sent back down lower there. Beauchamp. And Van Voris trying to get the Huskies out of their own zone as he finds Walker Smith. And at center, he loses control of the puck. Scavone repeats the process. Castaneda. And a bouncer off the stick of Zimmerman. Winds up here. Alpe. Nobody in the corner. After there, run into Van Voris. Castaneda come in there. McDonald. Yondeli trying to locate the puck. It's stolen away by Van Voris. Off the glass, and Alpe just outside the zone will glove it. As the Fighting Illini change, NIU will change one defenseman, Van Voris, and now off the glass, the Huskies will change. Ross at center, the tip in. Keaton Peters there for the taking at NIU, and this one was a little hot pass off Morgan, sticking into the netting for another whistle. This play will be taken at center. David Ettingen. And Evans, as this one, less sky will ensure that it gets in deeper. Lofted up the middle of the ice and just out of the reach for the taking there of less sky. No icing. Morgan's back. Trying to go up. Pass cut off by Peters, and that's in the zone. He'll throw it to the net, and a good save by Woodring to scoop it up. Most of the action has been opportunities for the Fighting Illini to the right of us, but a pass breakup and a pickoff. First shot in quite some time for NIU. And Sturm wins the faceoff. This is back to Van Voorhis, and his shot is blocked by David Ettingen, the workhorse for the Fighting Illini, as this is trying to force a turnover there. But to no avail, as Cheyenne was defended pretty nicely by Van Voorhis. Evans trying to work it in and trying to stay onside was Martin, and he was off. I beg your pardon, that was Zimmerman. Evans now out there. The faceoff is controlled by the Fighting Illini as Verassi will get it back in for the moment as Martin trying to retrieve the passes. Pathana, and he stood up at the blue line. Finally, it's chipped out of there. They're taken right back in again. Mitchell will dump it in and get mashed by Pathana. He'll throw the cross check back. And this bake-off through the skates of Pathana. Farallo trying to wreak havoc at the NIU blue line. It's Martin, and it's broken up. Here's Verassi. stealing it away, and a good defensive recovery there by Danny Lund. Trying to weave his way through a couple of defenders is Martin. Stood up at center now, Peters. Lofting it in behind the Fighting Illini cage. At center, the retrieval from Lund. He'll backhand it in. Couple of Huskies changing Shirky's out there for the taking. Alpe up the boards, takes a funny hop off those boards, and Varallo forces a turnover in front, trying to feed it back to Shirky, and the pass was picked off and now taken up the other way. Beauchamp trying to toe drag his way around. Can't do it. Good defensive play from Wallachs. Now it's Zimmerman. Zimmerman over that Leafs logo. 1-on-3. Zimmerman cannot get past the defensive Burke. Into the corner. Shirky. Lofted up. Unable to take it out of the air is Smith. Banked off the boards. Andrews trying to locate it. Zimmerman in the vicinity. Clearing attempt failed as kept in. Shirky feeds Wallachs, and coming back to make the play is McLaughlin. To prevent a shot from getting away is this one batted and gloved out of the air by Yandeli. Red line and in again for the Huskies, and this time Woodring will just cover it up. He tried to play it, but the referee was quick to blow his whistle. This play will come just to center ice. Another tie-up at center, and McDonald will work it back to his defenseman. Nathan Dash locating Scavone, going across to McDonald. McDonald's got Yandeli racing to the net. McDonald tried a short side shot. It went wide. Retrieval on the other end over here. Smith, tired, trying to chase after it. He's run into by Joy. Eventually a turnover is forced in behind the cage, but then the defensive recovery and working up. Yandeli finding McDonald up the boards, trying to pinch his way through Castaneda, and does. Out high now to Scavone, kick to the stick. Pass a little too hot for Yandeli. Huskies take it in behind their own cage. It's Zimmerman going opposite side, diagonally to Smith. Smith down into the offensive zone and nearly forcing a turnover of Shorkey, and Evans comes up with the puck at the circle. Puck bouncing around everywhere. It's worked to the corner and lofted out of there. Ryan Morgan for the taking. Trying to catch the Fighting Illini in a change as he works it in. Glove to the stick. In behind. Centering feed. Went off a Fighting Illini stick. Nearly on goal. And now racing after this one is Lund. Negating the icing is Cheyenne. Ross comes in there. Alpe too. Ross trying to work it back to Alpe. It's taken away by Sturm. Lucas Sturm with a wall of orange sweaters. Finds a way to work it back to Peters, and a shot deflected in front and denied. Now we have a stoppage of play, and do we have the game's first penalty? Yes, sir. David Ross will head to the box. 2-minute power play coming for your Huskies, their first of this opener. Shirky, a tie-up face-off. Illinois wins it. And the Huskies will have to start this power play in their own zone. Pitching in there, good penalty killing from Matveev. He'll loft it into the zone, and Zimmerman for the taking. Matveev forces a turnover, trying to locate his man in front of the net, Mitchell, but it was cut off by Zimmerman. Now Zimmerman. Zimmerman there for Lund. Huskies trying to get some offensive pressure here to begin this power play as Smith throws it to the net, deflected wide off Shirky's stick. Rebounded behind Zimmerman, and Lund comes together with Alpe trying to fish it out of there, and he does. But it's taken up against the boards from Smith to Lund. Down low to Zimmerman, and had his pucks taken away. Now here's a drop pass, thrown into the net, and Juergens makes the save as a big hit was laid by Mitchell on Lund. Illini crowd here likes that. Barassi, very superb penalty killing. Under 30 seconds to go. And approaching the final minute of this opening period is Sturm with speed, works it in, shoots one wide of the net. And now Morgan up high to Van Voorhis. The Minnesota native works it across, shoots one, and that one's scooped up by Woodring. Just 9 seconds remaining on the David Ross minor penalty. Another face-off win for the Illini. Clearing attempt cut off. And now we're in the final minute of play. Taken out of the zone by Andrews as this penalty time is up. Andrews surveying, finds Ross out of the penalty box. Poke checked away from him in front by Juergens. Not done though. Matveev will backhand it around. Looking for Ross. Matveev cuts the clearing attempt off. Run into by Van Voorhis in the corner, 30 seconds. Andrews, Sturm, and it's clearing attempt picked off. Here's a shot out there, Burke. Never really made it to the net. Bodies in front. Now it's taken away. 13 seconds. Over to Burke. Burke sliding. Castaneda takes him out and prevents the scoring opportunity. Now taken. Castaneda with 4 seconds, moving in, shooting, and that is gloved down. And just getting out of the period, Woodring. Some action towards the end of that first period, but still no score through 20 minutes of play. So as the Zamboni comes to clean up the ice and the teams head off, we'll step out for this intermission break on Huskies Nation and return in 20 minutes for second period action. Your Huskies have taken the ice, and so have the mighty Illinois Fighting Illini. Ready for period 2 action here after a scoreless period 1. A very defensive opening frame. Very, very few shots after 1 period. Lots of block shots and lots of just failed offensive attempts because of the stifling defenses. Ross, Cheyenne, and David Ettingen once again out there for the Fighting Illini. It's Sturm, Rodon Evans, and Ryan Morgan for the taking. And we are underway in period 2 as a shot right away goes off the glass. And Beauchamp having to chase after it. Cheyenne, it is taken away by Sturm. Sturm moving in, and Beauchamp forced him to lose a handle a bit to the corner. It's Beauchamp up the middle of the ice, finds his man, and Cheyenne takes the feed. Cheyenne set in front by Ettingen off the side of the cage. Beauchamp can't keep it in the zone. Evans with a steal at center, trying to split the defense at Bouncer and running into the cage there after the play. A little limpy there, Ryan Morgan was, dislodging the net, and of course a whistle to ensue. Cam Pathana against Matveev, and Matveev won it. Instantly out of the zone, is chasing, trying to beat Van Voris. It's iced. Cam Pathana trying to enforce a shot to the net as he wins the faceoff. It's to the corner. Varallo trying to connect with Van Voris, out of sync. A slapper back in. Pathana wins the race, shoots one, and that's a save by Woodring. Rebound, Varallo wide of the net. Castaneda for the taking, shoots one, blocker to side by Woodring. It's at the corner again. Huskies with pressure. Van Voris one-timer, and that one's blocked in front. Nathan Dash was responsible for it, and now Mitchell works the other way. Finds Dash, shoots one off the post. And now in behind. Things starting to heat up a bit in this second period as the whistle is blown. Matt Juergens looks like he's having an equipment issue in the crease. So that's what caused the stoppage of play. Looks like he may be having a skate blade issue. Stomping on that left skate to see if it's intact, and they did get it back into place. He'll be ready for a face-off to the left of him. And Matveev off the tie-up. Huskies come up with it. Peters. And here's a lead pass up ahead to Marks, working against Beauchamp. Marks forced to the corner. Trying to send it back in front to Pathana, couldn't connect. Defensive recovery from Matveev as he sparks his man up, Mitchell. Mitchell crossing, shooting one, save made, rebound in front, there's a scramble, and lunging behind him is Juergens to cover it up to get the whistle. Matt Vieve. Banked off the glass by the Huskies off a face-off win. Beauchamp kicks it to keep it in. And now Mitchell. Mitchell lost it in the corner. Matt Vieve comes in. Beauchamp locates his man on the other side, and it's poked off Verassi's stick. And Zimmerman can't work it out. It's kept in. Mitchell lost it out of the zone. Beauchamp right back in to the netting. It got a piece of it, so we'll have a face-off come just outside the zone here to the right of us, left of us. And now a face-off controlled at center. Nathan Dash tried to go to his defensive partner, was partially broken up by Smith. The recovery, and now the outlet. It's Andrews working in, trying to get it past Lund. Save made on the attempt there. Juergens on McLaughlin. Now a direction in front and another save by Juergens. He's been busy in this second period. Already equal amount of opportunities as we saw in period one for both teams. Nearly a turnover, a bouncer for Shirky. Hassled at center, and now finding a man shooting. Let's say rebound! Getting back to save a goal was Castaneda. At the corner again. Fighting Illini, bringing the pressure. It's McLaughlin, worked back as he falls down on this side. Andrews goes to his D-man, Dash. Dash had a bouncer at the blue line, out of the zone. Zimmerman. Drop back. Castaneda trying to settle things down for the Huskies. He's got it in between the hash marks of his own defensive zone. Tipped in by Zimmerman, and the Huskies will change. McCarthy leaves it for his man. Run into Castaneda with a booming hit on Aiden Andrews, and that may be a penalty. We'll see. Referee blowing his whistle immediately. Clean hit, looked to be, and our apologies, just an offside call. And Peters from center in on Woodring. He'll cover. And a face-off control by Sturm. Still has it. Morgan works back. Lund looking for a redirect, goes wide. Out on the other side, Morgan. Morgan looking to connect with Sturm. It's broken up and behind the cage. McDonald works it just out of the zone, Peter, and it's out. Returning the favor is Evans. Sturm trying to locate him into a couple of bodies. Evans steals it right around the goal line. Save mid, rebound. And another great save there. I believe it was blocked. Now Evans. Shot was blocked again. Defensive play continues. Here's Sturm shooting high and a save made by Woodring. And swept out of the zone there by Yondeli. Both teams with great offensive opportunities to begin this second period. We're just 5 minutes in as this one is iced. This is one of those games where you think maybe the first one that goes in is the winner. Both teams have played outstanding defensive games thus far. Not even halfway through the game as the Huskies win it. Morgan chipped it to himself off the boards, was looking for Evans, and the pass was broken up. And now he runs into Matt Vieve on the other side. I beg your pardon, that was Joy. Now in. Peeling attempt kept in by Dash. Pathana runs into him from behind. Working the other side, Ettingen. And Cheyenne finds Ettingen in behind. Up high. Nathan Dash tries a shot. That's blocked by Pathana. And then he trips up David Ross at the end of the play, and The Fighting Illini will get their first chance at a power play tonight. A 2-minute tripping, and Pathana will sit. Huskies will figure out a way to defend this, or the Fighting Illini will score. Could it be the first goal of this contest? We'll see. Matt Vive to take the face-off. Shirky in there to challenge him. Matt Vive wins it. Power play underway. Hesitating, and Mitchell finds Dash. Back to Mitchell, looking for an open lane to shoot. Lost the puck for a moment. Turns back to get it. Mitchell, looking over his options, finds Dash. Goes across. Matt Vive, centering pass in front. Ross! And that one's blocked, fighting for it in front. Over again to Matt Vive. Here's a shot wide of the net. Ross has his work down. Pinned in deep, now Ross emerges. Spinning. Up high to Nathan Dash again. Dash finds Mitchell. Mitchell got a lane to shoot, and it's taken away by Peters with the block. Matt Vive. Denny Lund in the corner. Hassled a bit by an orange sweater. Now it's taken by Peters. Can't get it out. Taken away by Mitchell again. Matt Vive up high, shoots wide. Once again, and Zimmerman will finally clear it out of the zone. They survived the first minute of that power play, but the Fighting Illini looking for more as Mitchell drops it for Dash. Dash dashing in. Stops on a dime. Around Peters. Goes back to Mitchell. Across to Matt Vive. In front. Save made. Juergens has that one. 40 seconds remaining on the Pathana minor. And McLaughlin forces to the corner. Scavone in there as they try to work it out of the zone. A crowbar attempt. Finally pinched out of there, up high. Alpe going across to McLaughlin. McLaughlin shoots, save made, Juergens. Hacked at to center. Alpe's got it. 15 seconds. Moving in. Ettingen drops it for his man, and it's stolen away by Smith and lofted out of there. That'll do it for the penalty. Pathana on his feet and out of the box. They've killed off the penalty. Both teams now 0 for 1 on power plays. Pathana at center, trying to get it to his man, Varallo, and Sparkham out of his reach. Beauchamp controls that center, run into by Pathana. McLaughlin searching for it in the net. And Scavone trying to go up high to Alpe. And now it's taken away, Varallo. Varallo trying to beat and get it in behind, but he's forced to the outside by Dash. Beauchamp, it's left there for him. 8 minutes gone by in this second period of play, no score. Scavone